Hey guys, Madison here, and welcome back for a very special Film Friday. Today is Film Friday number 50 movies. I cannot believe it, and I'm also celebrating 16,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Let's keep pushing on to that next milestone. I would love to hit 20K by the end of the year. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can, so let's keep on pushing. And also, it's the fourth and final week of Madtober 2022. I'm kind of sad. I always get kind of sad at the end of Madtober because it's so much fun. I love watching these scary movies with you guys and talking about them. It's been a lot of fun again this year. Lots of good jump scares. And this week for the finale, I'm going to be watching The Shining, a classic Stephen King. So I know kind of what I'm in for. I'm in for a lot of good scares, I think, a lot of creepiness. The Shining is one of those movies I've heard about my entire life. Like I hear The Shining and I know it's a scary movie. I know it's Stephen King, but yet I know nothing about it. And it's another one of those I'm so glad I have not been spoiled on. The extent of my knowledge is the Jack Nicholson meme of him coming through the door being like, "Here is Johnny." That is the extent of my knowledge. I have no context for that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this because again, it's one of those I've heard about my entire life. I know it's super popular, but I don't know why. So I'm looking forward to experiencing it for the first time and hopefully not having nightmares tonight. I've done pretty well so far this Madtober. Last year I had more nightmares. I've done pretty good this year. None so far. Knock on wood. Alright guys, without further ado, it's time for Film Friday number 50. Let's watch The Shining. Pretty scenery. But bad things are probably going to happen in. It's really creepy music. The interview.
I've got an appointment with Mr. Ullman. My name's Jack Torrance. Mr. Ullman?
Yes?
I'm Jack Torrance.
Oh, well, come on in, Jack.
Susie?
Sure.
Oh, and would you ask Bill Watson to join us?
Yes, I will.
Mom,
Yeah?
do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. What about Tony? He's looking forward to the hotel, I bet.
Mr. Torrance.
Well, how come you don't want to go?
I just don't.
How do you do? Bill, how do you do? Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Our season here runs from May 15th to October 30th. Then we close down completely until the following May.
Close the day before Halloween, then don't open again.
The only thing that can get a bit trying up here during the winter is the tremendous sense of isolation.
Well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for.
My predecessor in this job hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. During the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family with an axe.
I certainly can, and I also understand why your people in Denver left it for you to tell me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
Tony, do you think that'll get the job? He already did.
Sounds like you got the job?
Right. It's a beautiful place. You and Danny are going to love it.
Don't want to. Please. No.
Holy crap, did he just have a vision?
Do you remember if you smelled anything funny?
No.
Is Tony one of your animals?
No, he's a little bit that lives in my mouth.
Tony's his imaginary friend. We're just gonna go in the other room for a few minutes and talk. And I'll come back and check on you. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Child possessed by a spirit?
Did Tony's first appearance happen to coincide with your arrival here?
No. My husband had been drinking. On this particular occasion, my husband just used too much strength and he injured Danny's arm.
Ooh. So he's got a temper on him, huh?
Don't worry, Mom. I know all about cannibalism. I saw it on TV.
Definitely too young to be seeing that on the television. What movie was that kid watching? Where were his parents?
Well, in view of all the ground we have to cover today, I suggest we go have a quick look at your apartment and then get started straight away.
In its heyday, it was one of the stopping places for the jet set, even before anybody knew what a jet set was.
It's huge.
Yet,
Thought they were all gonna be dead center. Are those the daughters of the dad with the axe?
none of the other bedrooms are heated during the winter.
None of the other bedrooms are heated?
Here are your quarters.
Oh
Living
my
room,
gosh.
bedroom.
They at least have fireplaces?
And if you feel like spreading out, you have the rest of the hotel to move around in.
Yeah, those are tall walls. Willing to bet $10 someone gets in that maze later and has trouble getting out.
We can accommodate up to 300 people here very comfortably.
Mrs. Torrance, your husband introduced you as Winifred. Now, are you a Winnie or a Freddie?
I'm a Wendy.
Well, one thing for sure, you don't have to worry about food because you folks will eat up here a whole year and never have the same menu twice. You like lamb, Doc?
No,
You don't? Well, what's your favorite food then?
French fries and ketchup.
How'd you know we call him Doc?
Beg pardon?
Doc. You called Danny Doc twice just now.
I did?
Yeah, but I honestly don't remember calling him that
Nope.
since we've been with you.
We got canned fruits and vegetables, canned fish and...
Why do I feel like all of these people are gonna be bad? Like they're all secretly crazy. When the place shuts down, they all go nuts.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc? And dried prunes.
He's telepathic.
You know, Mrs. Torrance, you gotta keep regular if you want to be happy. You like ice cream, Doc?
Yeah.
I thought you did.
I wouldn't be leaving my kid with strangers.
By 5 o'clock tonight, you'll never know anybody was ever here.
Just like a ghost ship, huh?
Yes.
My grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths. She called it shining. Why don't you want to talk about it?
I'm not supposed to.
Who says you ain't supposed to?
Tony.
Tony.
Yep.
Tony is a little boy that loves my mouth.
Does your mom and dad know about Tony?
Yes. Is there something bad here?
You know, Doc, when something happens, it can leave a trace of itself behind.
What is in room 237?
There ain't nothing in room 237. You understand? Stay out.
Is that where the murder happened? This is so creepy, guys. It's like nothing's really happened, but I'm so creeped out. This is a terrifying perspective.
Good morning, hon. It's really pretty outside. How about taking me for a walk after you finish your breakfast? It's really nice up here, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast you get used to such a big place.
It was as though I'd been here before.
The loser has to keep America clean. How's that? Look out. I'm coming in.
Not the maze. No. No.
You win.
Nothing good happens in mazes. Is there did any staff even stay there? 'Cause right now it seems like it's just the three of them. Can he actually see them? Can he see them, or is this just an aerial shot? That would be weird.
To call off the search if a predicted snowstorm moves in tomorrow.
And you get even more isolated because you're like snowed inside and you can't go out. Cabin fever. It's kind of like Cole from The Sixth Sense. He sees dead people. He has that knack for sensing things that have happened and seeing the ghosts, talking to him. Don't do it. Good, the door should be locked.
Fine.
Weather forecast said it's gonna snow tonight.
Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. And it will then take me time to get back to where I was.
She's so sweet and he's so mean. Yep, he's starting to lose it. There's no one better at being creepy than Jack Nicholson. It's the eyebrows.
Hi, this is Wendy Torrance at the Overlook Hotel.
Hi, how are you folks getting on up there? Over? Well, if you folks have any problems up there, just give us a call.
It was real nice talking to you. Bye. Over and out.
She's lonely. She was just wanting somebody to talk to. Yeah.
Come and play with us. Forever. And ever.
Yep, that's who they are. This poor kid.
I'm scared. Remember what Mr. Halloran said.
That voice and finger thing he does is so creepy. Oh, I have chills.
Oh, it's marvelous donuts. Help yourself.
But really don't make a sound.
I want Mom.
Yeah, we all know
Make
he's
sure
gonna
you
make a
come
sound.
right back, because I'm gonna make lunch soon.
He ain't sleeping.
How's it going, Doc?
Okay.
Having a good time?
Do you like this hotel?
Yeah. I do. I wish we could stay here forever. Ever.
Oh gosh, it's like the little girl said.
You would never hurt Mom or me, would you?
What do you mean? Did your mother ever say that to you? Are you sure?
Yes, Dad.
So yank your arm out of socket.
Mom!
It's not 237, is it? Oh my gosh. Comfort blanket. Comfort blanket. Where is she? What is she doing?
Honey. It's the most horrible dream I ever had.
It's okay now.
But I didn't just kill you. I cut you up into little pieces.
Danny, everything's okay. Danny, what happened to your neck? Huh? You did this to him! How could you? How could you?
I actually don't think he did. Yet. That's the last thing you need, buddy.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Torrance.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Now that he's seeing things, it's going to be hard to know what's real and what's not, because I guess if he's seeing anybody, we know it's fake. Or, you know, him hallucinating.
I did hurt him once, okay? It was an accident. Completely unintentional.
There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms. She tried to strangle Danny.
Holy crap, guys. Are they all going to end up going crazy? I at least hope that Wendy and the kid get out. Hey, he's still there? I don't think he's there, or they would have been showing him. Is he sensing something? that tried to hurt Danny. What the crap, guys? What the crap? Oh my gosh, this is so creepy. Stephen King, why? Why? Guys.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Find anything?
No, nothing at all. How is he?
He's still asleep.
I wasn't. He was in there having an episode.
What about those bruises on his neck?
He did it to himself.
There isn't. You know there was something in there. Now you're trying to...
From the episode that he had before we came up here.
You're trying to turn a mother against her own son.
Whatever the explanation is.
It is so typical of you to create a problem like this when I finally have a chance to accomplish something.
Girl, you need to leave him. Just take your boy and leave. She better leave or we're gonna have a repeat of the 1970 incident. The phones are down, man. The phones are down. Use the radio or use a radio.
Sir, I've been trying to make an urgent phone call up there, but the operator said that the phone lines are down.
His hallucinations just keep getting bigger and bigger. That's a whole room full of people. Looks like the 1920s in here.
So sorry, sir.
That wall color, woo.
Weren't you once the caretaker here?
Why, no, sir. I don't believe so.
That's, yeah. Isn't that what he said?
Married man, are you, Mr. Grady?
Yes, sir.
He was the previous guy that he mentioned.
You, chopped your wife and daughter up into little bits.
I don't have any recollection of that at all. I'm sorry to differ with you, sir. But you are the caretaker. Did you know, Mr. Torrance, that your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation? He is, Mr. Torrance.
Who?
The chef?
A nigger cook.
So the son's was trying to contact him telepathically.
He is a very willful boy.
My girls, sir, they didn't care for the Overlook at first. Actually stole a pack of matches and tried to burn it down, but I corrected them, sir. And when my wife tried to prevent me from doing my duty, I corrected her.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, there's real ghosts in this place. Like, other than just the daughters. Because how else, it's not just a hallucination, because that guy told him about Danny trying to contact the chef. So there's much more than just his hallucinations going on here.
Rob! Danny? Rob!
Come on, Ed. Wake up.
Who is Tony and how does Tony fit into all this? No.
KDK 1, calling KDK 12.
No.
I called a while ago about the folks at the Overlook Hotel.
Oh, yeah. We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer.
We were doing bigger time jumps at first, like a month, and then it was by day, and now it's by the hour. I hope we can get there and help.
What time will we get to Denver?
We're due to arrive at 8:20, sir.
Thank you very much.
Durkin's garage.
Hello, can I speak to Larry?
Speaking.
That means I'm going to need a snowcat to get up there, Larry. Can you fix me up with one? And I'm supposed to go up there and find out if they have to be replaced.
Day out there. What you call your heavy snow, snowing hard throughout the Denver metro. There is Stockman's and Travelers Advisory for all areas outlying the Denver metro.
He's in that red shirt now.
I'm just gonna go and talk to Daddy for a few minutes. And I'll be right back. Jack?
Has he ever written a single page?
How do you like it?
I just wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about? Maybe it was about Danny. I think we should discuss Danny.
I don't know.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe he should be taken to a doctor.
You believe his health might be at stake. Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment about my responsibilities to my employers?
I just want to go back to my room.
Give me the bag. Give me the bag. Ah, God damn!
Run! Why didn't she run when she had the chance? This is a huge risk you're taking here.
Hey, wait a minute!
Get out. Leave. Leave quickly. Get out. Run. While you have a head start.
I think you hurt my head real bad.
Don't fall for it.
I'm gonna try to get Danny down to Sidewinder.
You got a big surprise coming to you. Go check it out. Go check it out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I see you can hardly have taken care of the business.
I'll deal with that situation as soon as I get out of here.
I think he does.
Just give me one more chance to prove it, Mr. Grady.
Are you for real? Oh my gosh, the ghosts are gonna let him out. This man, he is dedicated and I appreciate it. He wants to help him so bad. Guys. What is he doing? Is he gonna write that on the door?
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum! Stop it!
Oh boy, he's trying to warn you. Oh my gosh.
Wendy, I'm home.
Gosh, can't you open it a little more?
Come out, wherever you are.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Here's Johnny.
Now what? Why did he go back inside? No, I don't want him to die.
Hello?
No. Gosh, I love that guy. No. Go, Danny, go! Danny! Oh, that sucks. The footprints.
Great parties.
Lady, get out of the hotel. I don't know where you're gonna go, but... Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know where you're gonna go, but get out. Okay, that's smart if you go back through the tracks. Put down the knife! Almost looks like him at the front of the photo. It is. What the crap? What the crap? Guys. That was absolutely terrifying, petrifying, horrifying, all of the above. Wow. That was the most atmospherically creepy thing I've ever seen. I gotta talk about the score right off the bat because this movie would not have been the same without the score. That was the most terrifying, like anxiety-inducing score I've ever heard. It puts so much tension in scenes where, like, I don't want to say nothing's happening, but it's micro tension. There's not a jump scare happening. There's not a murder happening. It's just people walking through this hotel. Or especially the long shots of the boy like riding his little scooter thing through the hallways and there's this really dramatic, intense music playing. Absolutely terrifying. It had me on the edge of my seat the whole time waiting, like what's going to happen, waiting for Jack to like descend into madness. And I think I was wrong in my original assumption because I was like, okay, he's gonna go crazy and he's gonna try to murder them. And I didn't think there were any ghosts involved except for like Tony, whatever Tony is. We never really got much of an explanation for that. But I think there were ghosts all in that freaking hotel. That thing was haunted with about 50 to 100 ghosts. And talking about the score, the voices like chanting at the end was absolutely terrifying. It was such a powerful score, like ramping up the tension at the end. I mean, it was tense and just loud the whole time, the strings. And then when they threw in that chanting at the end, it was like all the ghosts were coming out to play, you know, and the final showdown was happening. Stephen King, man, he never lets you down in terms of giving you a good scare. I'm kind of speechless. The set design was absolutely incredible. Like the creepiness of this huge fancy hotel. I don't know where they shot this, but it was so creepy. And the prominence of red in the movie, like just a lot of gold and yellow, and then contrasted against the red. Like just the presence of blood and the foreshadowing of murder everywhere. Like all that blood coming down the elevator or the stairs, whatever it was, and like rushing down the hallway is one of the most disturbing visuals. Oh my gosh, guys, it is so scary watching this in the dark. I've got like my candles flickering on the ceiling and it's just, oh my gosh, it's so creepy in here. It's actually really cold here today too, so I was actually cold the whole time. I felt like I was sucked into the atmosphere of the movie. Oh my goodness, absolutely terrifying. And I've raved about Jack Nicholson before, like he did such a fantastic job in A Few Good Men, which I reacted to about a month ago. And he was next level in this movie, like just going completely unhinged, playing crazy. I've never seen anyone play crazy better. Never in my life. He's so convincing. And if like that same role was done poorly, you could be laughing at it or not taking it seriously. But with him, I believe everything he says and what he's doing, because he believes it. And you can just tell when a good actor believes what they're doing and they are just like in it. They are in the role, they are in the character, they're in the story. And it makes you believe it when you see them just go all out like that. Absolutely incredible. Like the walk with the axe, just the little things he does with his hands, and his face is so expressive. There's something about his delivery, the way he talks. It's like he kind of hangs on and like relishes every word of the script. He really takes his time with his delivery and emphasizes it in a way that just makes you listen. Like his monologues, you don't get bored, you're just like hanging on every word. Guys, I have my knees like to my chest right now. I'm like curled into a ball on this couch. Oh god, that was so terrifying. I finally have context for here's Johnny. And oh my gosh, I loved Wendy. She was trying to maintain the sanity of the family with like her kid who's possessed by some kind of spirit, and then her crazy husband who's also like gone nuts listening to these murderous spirits. And she was so sweet and just like, I felt so bad for her. She's gonna be scarred for life now. And she's not really out of the woods. She's still got Danny and Tony to deal with. So I don't know if Tony's really a malevolent thing, because he tried to, the entity, whatever Tony is, tried to warn Danny about the hotel from the beginning, like freaked him out with showing him that visual. And then he was also like trying to save Danny at the end, I think, like when he took control of Danny's body and kind of dragged him over around that corner. I think he was trying to save Danny. So it was almost like a ghost helping, and then the murderous ghost in the hotel like talking Jack into murder and just unhinging him. I can't help but notice Stephen King's pattern pattern of self-insert. Like I noticed it in Misery. The main character's a writer. In this movie, Jack Nicholson's playing a writer. I noticed that with, I don't know how many other times Stephen King has done it, but I definitely think he has a tendency to self-insert into his stories through a character who's a writer. Gosh, the sound design and the score, I can't go on enough about it. That made the atmosphere, that made like the tension and just the drama in that movie. That and the great performances, like, and it's so simple too, like not much happened. Like there was one murder, one at the end. That was it. Everything else was just tension, like wondering if something's going to happen. And there were the really disturbing scenes in 237. Like it really lets your imagination run wild. I mean, no one was there. Like, everyone leaves the hotel and it's just the 3 family members. And yet, tension out the wazoo, off the charts. Absolutely terrifying. I don't know what else to say about it. Really artfully done and artfully made. The skill and the artistry in this movie was so well done. Everything from the performances to the set to the cinematography, sound design, score, everything I've already said was so well done. And I definitely won't forget this one, that's for sure. It's been a very memorable Film Friday number 50. What a movie to put on the poll. Thanks guys for scarring me for life. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for voting for this movie, because this is a classic that I'm glad I didn't watch when I was younger, because I would not have been able to handle this when I was younger. I would have probably had nightmares, but I've worked my way up to it with the movies I've watched this year, the movies I watched last year. I've kind of built up a little bit more of a tolerance for these really scary movies. Yeah, I'm glad that I finally watched it and I got to experience this classic for the first time. So thank you guys for voting for it on the poll. Thank you guys for getting me to this point. Film Friday number 50. I can't believe I've watched 50 movies in the past year and, well, not quite a year and a half. I think I started in July of last year doing movie reactions. So it's been a little over a year. I've done 50 movies. I can't believe it. Thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who came and supported me early on, who came when, when I had 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who comments. I love reading y'all's comments each week about the movie that I'm watching. Thank you to those of you who have signed up to become a member on the channel. Thank you so much to my patrons who continue to support me. Your support means the world to me, because again, without you guys, I can't do this channel, because it costs money to pay an editor. It costs money to buy a camera. It costs money spending time like filming videos, and I still edit my full-length reactions. So your support means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see my full-length reaction to this movie, head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/MadisonKTames, and you can find it there along with all of my other full-length reactions to the other movies I've watched. And consider becoming a patron if you'd like to support my channel. You can do that for just $1 a month and vote on all of the polls that I post for what movie I'm going to watch next. I can't believe it's the end of Madtober 2022. It has flown by. I'm looking forward to next year, but I'm also looking forward to watching movies from other genres again and not just horror. Give my poor heart a break. But I have really enjoyed it again this year, and I hope you guys have too. Thank you for all of the wonderful comments about my set. I really wanted to create an immersive atmosphere this year for October, for Scary Movie Month, because I think it's crucial when you're watching a scary movie to have a good atmosphere, to have the lights off, to, have that spookiness, because it really helps you immerse yourself and invest more instead of watching the movie in broad daylight, in a bright room. It's just not the same for getting the feel for the atmosphere. So I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the spooky setup this year. And I hope you guys will come back next year for Madtober 2023. It'll be another good one. And I hope you'll come back next week when I return to reacting to non-scary movies as well. Thanksgiving's coming up next month, and then Christmas, so I'll be watching some appropriately themed movies for those months. Maybe one or two Thanksgiving-ish movies. I'll have to see what all's out there, but for Christmas, if I can find enough great choices that I have not seen. I've watched a lot of Christmas movies, but if I can find enough good Christmas movies, I'm thinking about doing the same thing as with Madtober, where I watch a Christmas movie every week for the week of December leading up to Christmas. So let me know what Christmas movies or Thanksgiving kind of movies would you like me to watch, and I will take them into consideration. Thanks again, guys, for watching. And remember to subscribe if you haven't. I would love to hit 20K by the end of the year. And I will see you guys next week for another Film Friday.